Hello everyone, welcome to this week's video announcements. I have a bunch of things to share this week, so I'm going to jump right in. Coming up this week, tomorrow, is our next session of Eat, Share, Learn. That's our lunchtime adult faith formation program. We meet from noon to 1. I'll put the Zoom link in the comments for that. You can bring your lunch. We'll do a quick check-in, and then we'll do a session from a curriculum on UU history. And I'm excited because this week I'm leading it tomorrow, and it's on Olympia Brown, who is a really cool figure, I think, from our history, and I'm excited to share a little bit with you about her. So that is tomorrow, Wednesday at noon, and every Wednesday at noon. Also tomorrow, there are a couple things happening in the evening. The first one is that Jed is once again hosting his video and music production night. And that is at 7:30. I'll put the Zoom link in the comments for that. And anyone is welcome to join, whatever your level of ability is with music or with video and audio production. Jed would love to have you there too. And he is especially saying that if you come this week, you should come if you are wondering about how you can get in that cool Peace and Joy video at the end of the service. So far that video has 6 people in it, or 7 people, I think. And if you want to know how you can be a part of that video, come tomorrow night at 7:30, and Jed will take you through all the steps to become a part of that video. Also tomorrow, we are holding our Get Out the Vote postcard writing action circle. So if you got a packet of those postcards that we're sending to our neighbors in French Hill, and you want to write them with other people, this is going to be on Zoom. It'll just be for an hour from 7 to 8 p.m. I will put that Zoom link in the comments as well. And all you have to do is show up with your postcard packets, and you'll do a little connection with people at the beginning. You'll have some time to work on your postcards, and there'll be a little connection piece at the end. So it's a good way to take that action in community. This Sunday is going to be my last Sunday leading worship before I leave for parental leave. I'm not officially gone till October 6th, but this is my last Sunday with you all. And I'll be talking about beginning again, and we'll be drawing on some themes from the Jewish High Holy Days that are happening right now, as well as, what it looks like to renew our relationships, to renew our lives, which we do over and over again. So that'll be the service. I hope you'll join us for worship. And at 11:15, we are going to have our Safe Congregation training. So if you got an email that says you're required to attend this, you are one of the volunteers who we require to do our Safe Congregation training every year. And this is just going to be kind of a supplement to the stuff we already have online. So it won't be kind of like a comprehensive Safe Congregation training. It'll be a supplement that's specifically about this moment, about church during COVID-19, and about how our Safe Congregation policy applies to virtual church. So there are some folks who have to take this training, but anyone is welcome to stay. It's at 11:15 on Sunday, and it's going to be the same Zoom space as our worship takes place in, so it'll be easy to go to. And at the same time, there's going to be a kids Zoom room with Erica. So if you want to come to that training and you have kids, you can put them on another device and next to you or in another room, and Erica and a volunteer will be leading a kids program during that time as well. Same time, 11:15 to 12:15, same Zoom space. We'll just make a breakout room. Also this Sunday, there's a lot going on, is our kickoff of our Coming of Age program, which we sometimes call ROPES. That is for our youth in 8th and 9th grades, and it is a time for them to explore Unitarian Universalism, go more deeply into their own UU identity, to think about their own beliefs and how those manifest, and to connect more deeply with our congregation as well. So this year we're doing things a little differently because it's all online, and we are partnering with UU Manchester. So we'll have youth from UU Manchester, youth from Nashua participating. And it'll be led by Sadie and Ben and me, and the DRE from Manchester, whose name is Maura. So the 4 of us are going to switch off leading those monthly sessions. So the kickoff is this Sunday at 4 o'clock. And if you want to register for that, or for any children's faith formation, I will put the link in the comments where you can do that. Sadie would love for you to fill out that registration form so she knows what of the offerings that we're planning for this year your children and youth are planning to take advantage of, including those at-home church kits. So in September, we gave at-home church kits to everyone who had registered in the past, but moving forward, we're just going to be giving refills of those to people who register and say they want them. So if you want your children or youth to get an at-home church kit every month, you should click on the link I'm going to put in the comments and register for Faith Formation. Sadie is working on the October ones right now, so she really needs to know how many kits is she making. And she would love to make one for you or your children and youth. Also in the realm of faith formation, our covenant groups for adults are starting in October. There's at least 1 or 2 new ones starting. So if you want to be part of a covenant group, let Sadie know. She would love to connect you with one of those. They are once a month or twice a month small group opportunities for reflection and conversation. They're a really great way to connect with others. They're all happening online right now, so they're pretty accessible, and they're at different times during the week. So reach out to Sadie if you are interested in being part of a covenant group, and she can get you connected. We have a couple fundraisers coming up this fall. One is a yard sign fundraiser, which you'll be hearing more about in the next few days. There'll be details and pictures in the newsletter. But Carol Hood has created these lovely lawn signs that express our values, and we're going to be selling them for $20. It is a fundraiser, so about half of that will go to the church, and you can have a lovely yard sign. So stay tuned for more information about that. We are still looking for auction donations. If you have something you would like to donate to our auction, you can find all the details about the auction and the kinds of things we're looking for in the newsletter. But it is, we're looking for, especially like services that you can offer in a remote way, or pandemic projects, we're calling them, things that you have been doing as you're spending more time at home. So if you have donations for that, reach out to the stewardship team, stew@uunashua.org. They would love your donations. A couple of social justice things coming up. One is this next Tuesday, September 29th at 7 p.m., the UU Action New Hampshire is sponsoring a workshop called Speaking Justice in the Language of Our Faith that's specifically tailored to speaking about the election. And doing voter outreach. So if you're doing any voter outreach work and you are feeling like you would love to be a little more up on how do you talk about your values using really grounding them in Unitarian Universalism and in the values of our faith, this would be the workshop for you. It's 7:30 p.m. Tuesday, September 29th. I'll put the link with all the details for that in the comments. And it should be, I've done this program through the UU College of Social Justice before, not specifically about voter outreach, but more generally. And it was a really good program. So I'm sure this one is going to be really good as well. And then finally, the crop walk is coming up. The crop walk is going to be a little bit different this year. We're still getting people to donate whether they want to walk or not. But we'll be doing some socially distanced walks. You can do it anytime during the month of October. And you can do it kind of as your own family unit. But we will provide some materials, some for you to either reflect on during your walk, or we might give you some routes that you can choose from. So there'll be materials for people who sign up to walk to actually complete that walk in October. And of course, anyone can donate to our team. This is one of the things that we do with our interfaith partners in the city, and it raises money for hunger both locally and around the world. So that was a lot. That's what I have for you this week, and I plan to be back with you next week for one more round of video announcements before I head off on my parental leave. If you have anything you want me to include in that, you can just get it to me by Tuesday morning, and I will make sure to get it in. In the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful week.